Windblade.
I'm Layla Kinnett, and this is our final government project.
We interviewed 7 different people with differing opinions.
When we interviewed the 7 people, we chose from family and friends of all ages and asked them 5 different questions and chose some of their best answers.
Our overall goal of this project was to be able to recognize generational differences in political opinions and social issues.
In this project, we are hoping to learn about older people's thought processes compared to younger people's.
Overall, in this project, we hypothesize that the responses we may receive will be younger people will have more left-leaning views, but their answers may be more vague.
While older people might have more right-leaning views, but they might have more understanding of politics in general.
Okay, this is Julian Vasquez. He's 17 years old and he goes to Williamsfield High School. My first question for you is, in your opinion, what does it mean to be an American?
To be an American means to vote, take part in voting because it's a big thing right now, and participate, and stuff going around your city, and just stand up for what is right, really, and don't be so biased about things.
Okay, that was really good. For my next question, what types of things do you think an American citizen should do throughout their life?
An American throughout their life should honestly, again, vote, participate, just participate again, what I said in the first question, participate in everything going on in your, country or your, just America as a whole, so just participate.
Okay. My next question for you is gonna be, in your opinion, what are some things as a country we should be doing to help get better?
I think as a country to get better, we should, not be so biased about things and believe what's this and what's that. I think you should just know what's right and you should participate.
Okay, my next question is gonna be, on a local level, what are some things that could be done to help improve Arizona as a state?
As a state, Arizona can do many things like better driver's education, it's horrible drivers, better roads. Also, I guess, lift bans in Arizona that shouldn't be there, abortion bans and stuff, so.
Okay, thank you! Okay, our next interview will be Ryan Owens. Ryan is 18 years old, so he is an active citizen. For my first question, in your opinion, what does it mean to be an American?
To be very patriotic, to be very loud, be very brash, and yeah.
Okay, for my next question, what are some things that you believe that an American citizen should do throughout their life?
I believe they should vote. And an underrated one is I think they should at least shoot a gun once.
Okay, my next question is gonna be, in your opinion, what are some things we could be doing as a country to help get better?
Be more open-minded, be more caring, and be more loving.
On a local level, what things could be done to help improve Arizona as a state?
I'd say go green, not make so many buildings and have more greenery in Arizona, more trees and more grass and all that stuff.
Okay, my 5th and final question for you is gonna be, what advice would you give to younger teen generations who are about to become active citizens?
Stay informed, vote, and actually I'll leave it there.
Thank you, Ryan, thank you!
So I'm here with Jocelyn. She's 14. We're gonna ask you some questions. In your opinion, what are some things we could be doing as a country to help get better?
We could build houses for the homeless.
Is that it? Okay. On a local level, what things could be done to help improve Arizona as a state?
Build more roads.
Okay.
Because traffic.
What advice would you give to younger teen generations who are about to become active citizens?
When voting, research about the people first.
Okay, is that it?
Yep.
Okay. Okay, I'm here with Nance. He's
37.
37. So, in your opinion, what does it mean to be an American?
Being an American means that you live in the leader of the world as far as culture and the economy. We have the most privileges, people look up to us, and most Americans are very uneducated.
In your opinion, what are some things we could be doing as a country to help get better?
As a country, I think probably the first and easiest thing to do would be universal health care. The leading cause of death in the United States is what they call deaths of despair. Basically, people that can't afford health care, that die from preventable conditions. And then criminal justice reform, and then education.
And the last question is, what advice would you give to younger teen generations who are about to become active citizens?
I would suggest every young adult and soon to be young adult to get educated, to get a political education. And then I would suggest unionize your workplace, do a little bit of vandalism, and have fun, because pretty soon you're going to be almost 40 and it goes by quick.
That's it. So I'm here with Dana.
Hi,
How old are you?
40.
40. So my first question is, in your opinion, what does it mean to be an American?
The obvious answer is that we live here, so that would be fitting. I think it is following the standards of what are set forth, but always hoping to continue to improve and make the country better.
What types of things do you feel an American citizen should do throughout their lifetime?
I think they should strive to better their lives and the lives of those around them. So to fight for people who are underprivileged, and to continue to strive to improve their life in whatever capacity they feel like that is.
In your opinion, what are some things we could be doing as a country to help get better?
Well, you know, I have big feelings on certain things. So based on my job, I think that we need to improve society's systems for the underprivileged. So the Department of Child Safety, I think, needs a lot of help. I think that we are quick to blame other people and judge other people, but we don't have systems in place to help those, to end negative generational cycles that continue to happen over and over and over again, whether that's involvement in the legal system and criminal justice, it's lack of resources. So focus on actually changing systems instead of just complaining about things.
Good. Okay, I'm here with Diane. She's 69. The first question we have for you is, what types of things do you feel an American citizen should do throughout their life?
I think they should serve their country and visit as many state parks as they can.
In your opinion, what are some things we could be doing as a country to help get better?
I think we should help the homeless, help the veterans.
On a local level, what things could be done to help improve Arizona as a state?
I think Arizona is wonderful, so I don't really feel it has to be improved very much.
What advice would you give to younger teen generations who are about to become active citizens?
Obey the laws, donate your time.
Perfect.
That's all I can think of.
Good.
Okay, this is Lane Windblade. He is
46.
he's 46 years old. And then we're gonna be asking him a few questions today. Okay, in your opinion, what are some things we could be doing as a country to help get better?
We need to stop invading other countries and spending money in other countries and start spending money on our own country.
My next question is gonna be, what advice would you give to younger teen generations who are about to become active citizens?
Work hard and earn it.
The next question I have is, on a local level, what things could be done to help improve Arizona as a state?
The state needs to learn how to conserve water because we are running out of it at a high pace.
Okay, thank you.
The interviews were a success.
After interviewing the 7 different people, we came to the conclusion that our hypothesis wasn't 100% accurate.
Referring back to the hypothesis, we thought that older people were going to have more right-leaning views and more detailed answers. However, we found that the older people had more left-leaning views but still had pretty detailed responses.
We also hypothesized that younger people would have more left-leaning responses and more vague responses. And we correctly assumed this. We believe that the reason why we correctly assumed about the younger people as compared to the older people was because we ourselves are younger people, so we know more about the younger generation.
We were surprised by the answers from the older people because we did think they were going to be more right-leaning. However, they were pretty left-leaning. But overall, all of the answers in general were a lot more neutral because people were afraid to get too political.
Even though we hypothesized correctly that younger people would be more left-leaning and more vague, we were pretty surprised by the fact that the responses were very different, even with small age gaps, like a 14-year-old and an 18-year-old. Even though it's only a 4-year difference, they had very different answers. To conclude, we do feel like we learned a great lesson from this school project, as we did receive a lot of responses that were unexpected, and we learned a lot about different generations and their political views.
So even though we thought that the older people were going to have more right-leaning views, we found that they have a lot of left-leaning views and there are a lot of left-leaning adults.
Thanks for watching!